Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another amazing episode of the Pitchside Podcast. I want to join
Podcast.
The lineup is amazing as usual. Mahoota, welcome back.
Thank you for having me back, and I missed you.
Hey, we missed you, Manakala.
Gege, I missed you too, my brother.
I missed you more, man. Bole guy.
Thanks, welcome.
Okay.
No, it's an America, it's a shopping or something like that.
Oh.
Me?
Yeah.
No, he was around.
I was around, yeah.
All around.
Around.
Gentlemen, we got a first look back at the game against Mbabane Swallows. You called it Cap, and you said, no, we're definitely winning this one.
Yeah, it was a match where the team had to respond.
Yes.
As a big team, you only have to respond, especially when the doubters start doubting your credibility as a team, as players, because it's easy to be doubted, especially when you have done so well for quite a long time. And I believe as a team you need to be tested, to be reminded that you are human. And I think that was good, to respond in that manner, because the forwards, Mahoota can speak better about the forwards, that they need that confidence to hit the back of the net, and it reminds them of the good moments. As a midfielder, I just know these matches where you want to find your attackers. You try to perfect that pass, because once it comes right in a match of this nature, then it sets you up for the rest of the season, because you got it right, and I think you will want to repeat that over and over. And I think for me, there's a lot of positive that I took out of that match.
Mahoota, as a striker, you find a situation where people are now starting to talk and saying, hey, it's 3 games, they haven't scored, but these guys have been hitting the woodwork. The keepers have also been doing the opposition keepers have been doing a great job of stopping it. How much does it then affect the psyche as a player?
I think I want to about the slung, but you get the monkey off your back.
Yes.
Yeah, I think especially for Lucas. Lucas is a talisman now. He wears the number 10 shirt now, so a lot should be expected from him. And I'm happy that he scored 2 goals yesterday. So that brings confidence. We all know if you're a striker and you score, your confidence comes back and you start doing things the right way. And I'm also glad that Iggy scored, his first goal.
Yes. Great
finish. You can see why he was brought to the club. So even the overall performance of the team, there was no much resistance, but it's a Champions League game.
Yeah, 100%.
It's a game that they are supposed to win, and it's a game that they wanted to win, because of what happened maybe in the...
And you have to win it to progress to the next round.
Yeah, for sure. Through that.
Yeah.
And I'm happy, and I'm sure the coaching staff should be happy also that they scored 4 goals.
Yeah.
So that means they can score goals.
Yeah.
It's not like they played the other games and they didn't score, but they can score goals.
Yeah.
And they showed that yesterday. And I think it's a good stepping stone for them, and it's something that they can build on going forward.
Also, we saw the return of Captain Ronwen Williams back into goals, back from injury. What does that do then for the morale of the team?
I think it helps, and at the same time, it's just a continuity of where you left off as a team, because the lineups, Mahoota will tell you, if you have a formula, a team that wins football matches, you don't want to tamper with that. And there's certain positions that are very fragile, and the fragile position is goalkeeping, where I believe you need to be always on your toes, because you're the last line of that defense. So I think when you see him, came in that match where we really gonna need him more. I think we just want to give him that run and maybe refresh his memories on how things he has been doing in the past seasons or so. So and I guess it was a nice gesture from the coaches to give him that run, especially after you've been nominated by FIFA. So you want to refresh your memories, at the same time celebrate that, and at the same time, of course, you want to do the things the right way to say this is the person who we've been trusted. That's a number 1 jersey. So we want to make sure that you continue to give us these performances, because I think the real football is still coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you spoke on Iki. We saw Iki get his debut. We saw Koza get his debut. We saw Seko also get his debut, coming on to the team to start for the Champions League game.
Yeah, it's good because with a solid team, because remember Sundowns had a solid team for about 3, 4, 5 years
Yeah.
at West, you know, but there's other players that are capable and they need to be integrated into this machine slowly but surely. Champions League games, they are Champions League games, but they're not as tough as people would think, like, you know, but the group stages is where it's important, but the teams that you play in the preliminaries, you know, that's where you get your confidence. That's where you can start to introduce the younger ones, the players that you look to build the future with,
Yes.
you know. And I'm glad that they got a run and they felt how it is to be a Mamelodi Sundowns player,
Yeah.
you
In the
know,
Champions League.
in the Champions League as well, and the support from everyone in the team. I think it was just brilliant to see Coach Mangoba introducing, you know, certain players in those important roles.
Amazing. Also, then we never forget that, like the importance of depth is that when you have injuries to guys like Mtobi Mvala, Divine Longa, Obas, Neo Maema, Lesibanku, Terence Mashego, is that then you can rely on that depth to bring those players into the game.
Yeah, football players need to be trusted. They want that feeling. They need to be, you know, given that opportunity to play, and you need to feel like you are part of the team. And it's moments like that where you've been given that opportunity to say, come and play. And of course, with the right moments or right minutes, where a younger one can just come in and play a good 20 minutes in the Champions League, and then he will feel part of the team. And he's not going to be shocked the other day when you don't have that crucial player and you pull him out of, you know, the locker and say, come play. You know, because he has played with this guy. So I think it's a good thing at this moment where you're still going into the tougher matches and tougher season. You saying everybody must be in the same level in terms of how we do things as a team. It's going to be very interesting. Who adapts quicker, because it's a matter of adaptation at this moment, who understand the different philosophy, different attack and different schemes, because there will be times where we don't play the same way as we played against Mpabani Solo. So you need to get players that will give you that variety of, you know, positions, and I think that was a good thing from the technical team to do it.
Yeah, we also are seeing that we definitely do have a congested fixture list, bearing in mind that towards the end of the year will be Club World Cup, there's internationals and so forth. When it comes to games like the ones we're playing in the preliminary rounds of Champions League, then I saw Polokwane City even did it. They rested Aswanapolis because he came from national team. Also on our side, we didn't play most of the guys who played at Bafana level. I know that you've said this before, that as a player you want to play every single game, but looking at the game and where it is now with the number of fixtures that need to be played, how important is it then, especially looking forward to the games that are coming, that we do rest some players who have gone on to go and play 2 games for Bafana, and one of them included traveling?
For me, I believe fitness is like a marathon.
Yeah.
Where you need to build it slowly and into matches. So I think it was a good thing from the coaches to rest those boys, because you can't bend them immediately and put them into the level that they are not, because they're just coming from a pre-season. So you can't jump the stages. So I think it was a good mentality to say, let's rest them. Of course, we want to be in the same level as a team, because I remember when I was still at Black Leopards, this time of the season, we will be very, very fit. And then we will burn out throughout the middle of the season, because now you're tired. The fatigue comes in quicker because you did so much
in pre-season.
So
I think
we didn't have that. We didn't have that at a particular time. But we learned.
Periodization, there's nothing like that. Run every day.
Warm up, go sell party.
10 rounds.
10 rounds. Oh,
10 rounds around the field.
Last 4 rounds, everyone for himself. And it's warm-up.
around us 6 times.
Yeah.
So I think that was a good thing to see when
Yeah.
coaches understand this thing now, and science now is in our football.
Yeah.
You know, as a midfielder, I just know I have to work on certain things, which is the endurance part of it. I need to be on the ball at the time because it's tiring to be on the ball.
Yeah.
People tell
Yeah.
you, the strikers were waiting for the ball, and for you to be on the ball, to get the ball to them,
Yeah.
you need to make a lot of dodging
Yeah.
for you to get to receive the ball. So I think it will help. It will help. I think it's a good thing.
It's amazing how the game has changed, though, Mahoota, because coming from that 10 rounds warm up.
Yeah, man. Now I was just looking at the warm-up now. It's so relaxed, and they trying to activate the most important muscles.
They're
and
activating
whatnot.
now.
Now they're activating a little
Luna
push-up.
Nelsa activate.
Where activation?
Hey.
There was no activation. Boots on, rounds. After rounds, 11v11. After 11v11, sprint. You fit, but you start like that, but then you get fitter and fitter and fitter, and then somewhere
Crash.
you get burned out, and but now this thing has changed. There's an expert in every department, the training, the activation, the warm-up and whatnot. But it's good to see. But like I said, you can only see those things when you are here.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Looking.
other side
The other side
is
is
the problem.
the problem.
Yeah.
We're looking forward now. We're
Yeah.
going to the Tshwane Derby where we're playing against SuperSport United. Do you think this is the right time for us to be facing them, especially now that we have the confidence of having just won 4-0, putting the ball in the net?
I'm here.
Yeah.
When I'm here, Sundowns wins.
Yes.
You don't believe me?
I never said anything. I was waiting for you to elaborate.
You didn't call me the last time, and then we lost the last game of the season. Because I wasn't here.
We're now a multi man.
Yeah. They told me I was coming today, and yesterday they won. Tuesday, 2-0, Mamelodi Sundowns.
You hear?
Onyago Becho. Now I know where I come from. and I'm not shy.
Yeah.
I'm not
Bushback
shy.
Pushback.
Sometimes
Rich. Yeah, just like bushback rich.
nka di latela ka o ntshetsa ditaba tsa hao.
Ke Sunday, ke Sunday go na le di prophet.
Ka o ntshetsa di problem le di what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's I think it's the best time for Sundowns to face SuperSport.
Yeah.
Another tough game, another a chance to see where they are, and it's gonna be a game with a little bit of resistance because it's a Tshwane Derby. It's a big game, Most of the Sundowns players come from that side, so they would know what it was like when they were that side playing against Sundowns, and the ones who are that side also, I'm sure they would want to raise their game because it's a big game playing a big team, But a 2-0 win for Mamelodi Sundowns.
Okay. Hlompo, we have, looking at the SuperSport United side, it is a young side, but they do have some experience in it. They've got Kos, who came from us. They have Moby, who came from us. They do have Tyson Hlachwayo, who was former Bafana captain. So it is an experienced side. It's nobody to be taken lightly, although they are suffering as well from some injuries like Tuhrobla. We saw Magaman just went for his ACL op. So we're also going to be facing a testing side.
Yeah. The coach himself, he knows how to play difficult, and he knows how to put his team to make it difficult for the opponents. We saw against Pirates how they pushed the Pirates back, and they know how to play there like that. They've got a Vincent Pule now who just hacked the line, and he knows what to do when he got to those areas where they don't waste time. They put it in the box. They've got Laila K with his deliveries. It's scary how he puts those balls into the right positions. You just mentioned that they've got injuries, especially for Bradley, but they still have Tarek Chuka, who knows how to play between that. And I don't know his position. Mahoota maybe will tell us properly, but he knows how to be in the box and because he looks short like Kama, you'll think no, he's not that dangerous. Wait until the ball comes into the box. He knows how to time that header, time that jump. So it's going to be very interesting to see the midfielders. I saw the young, they call him Maseko, not Maseko. Bata.
Okay.
They've got young Bata there who's very, very short, but he knows how to play football.
Yeah.
They've got Ndlovu as well, whom I believe he's been around for quite
Yes,
some time.
definitely.
Of course, like I said, when we play a Sundowns team that they're gonna have the amount of position on the ball, Coach Gavin knows how to disrupt that.
Yeah.
He'll play that three-man midfielder, and he used to say, let them not play where it's comfortable,
Yes.
which is in the midfield.
Yeah.
He'll run push us on the line where they will be aggressive and of course win the ball on the line. So it will be very interesting to see, because the two pairing, which is Sonoka now
Yes.
and Akong, or Sonoka with Tyson, is still a fresh combination. As a team, I think we should use that to our advantage, because when you see Sonoka plays for TX Galaxy, it's not the same as the one who is playing for Supersport. There's so many things that Kevin expect from a centre line. Remember when we used to have Bongani and Ricardo Kaza. Centre backs must win the balls every time. So we don't play those long balls. We try to play between the lines, and it will be very interesting to see how it's going to pan out.
Having been coached by Coach Gavin, what would you say his, let's call it his, I don't want to say his USP is, his unique thing, but like what is his thing that you would say sets him apart from other coaches?
Coach Gavin is, he's an honest guy.
Yeah.
He's an honest coach, so he doesn't tell you what he expects from you.
Yeah.
You know, like even in games, there was a time when I think we went to play in Cape Town. And he told me straight that, it's windy in Cape Town, you can't play, it's windy,
Yeah.
He's a straight guy. He's a coach that wants to get certain things from his team, and he sticks to that.
Yeah.
He doesn't, and he wants his players to play in a certain way. And it has worked for him. He has won the league like 4 times already as a coach, so it shows that he's a top coach, and I think he would like to set this super sports side in a way that he wants them to play, and he believes that way is going to get him results. So top coach for me.
First game of the Betway Premiership League. How are we going into it mentally? What are we, how important is it for us to actually tick that box and make sure that the first game of the season is won? Because I personally think that sets the tone for how we move forward.
Winning against Supersport is always refreshing.
Yeah.
And it's the first match of the season, as you said. We had these matches before where we won these matches, and it was nice to see after winning. It gives them players confidence to go to the next match.
Yeah.
But this is the match like any other match where you have to win it, unfortunately, or fortunately, because then it set out how you're gonna pan out in the next 5 matches that are going to come. And I think the only thing that you can do is to think about winning football matches, and you think about how you did it against the Mbabane Swallows, the moments inside the box. Because I don't think in the matches that we lost, there were so many problems in our playing. It just in the box where we didn't score. And Mahoota will tell you, one goal. And I mean, one goal, Mr. Naves, can change how you see football.
Yeah.
And you saw one goal yesterday, how it changes how the boys faced the opponent. So
it even forces the opponent to change
the formation.
Because
of one goal.
Yeah.
So I think had we had one goal, now we wouldn't be speaking about the chances that we missed. No, we'll be speaking about now we're comfortable, we're going to the derby, and we're still going to do the same thing that we used to do. So we have to just tap into those moments, the good moments that we created against Mbabane Swallows. That, as the strikers will say, muscle memories will still remember those, and you go into the match easily, feeling comfortable because you've done it again.
And remember what they say about football matches. There's no comment in the result column.
No. How you played
says 4-0.
That's it.
How you played, whether you tried, whether you hit the post, doesn't matter anymore.
They just remember who won.
Just remember who won and the score.
Mahoota, there are fans that are saying, Bona, they've now won the league.
Where?
What do you mean?
It's on the internet. Betway
Ba re ba itse ba e beya
Ba re ba
shelf-ong.
itjile, ha, ba e beile shelfing, ke a
Oh,
bona.
after one game.
Yeah.
But there's 10 other teams that haven't played.
29 games to go.
29 games to go, ba re bona se ba e tshwere.
One winning and now you are saying you're winning the league. Come on.
It's a long way to
It's
go.
a long way to go.
It's a marathon. this
It's
thing.
a marathon. This thing will still drain you. You'll still have good moments, bad moments, and so it's how you absorb the whole thing in the 30 games.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
comes.
It's too early.
There's
Pre-
still injuries
premature.
that might come up. There's still a lot that can still happen.
Even
Aina
when,
therefore,
it doesn't. And then when you look the other side, you look at the depth of the team, and you think to yourself, what is this?
And you're right, Mahoota, because winning the league, it doesn't take only starting lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mahoota will tell you.
I've
Remember when we
always
got
said
here?
that.
Yeah, when we got here, the starting lineup got all of them got injured.
Yeah.
And then we have to pull from the bench down. Guess who won us the league?
Mm.
The players who were not even on the starting lineup, they will be on the stands. They came, which is Mukwena, they came and won the league. You know? But it's how you start, and the maintenance of it is the consistency, unfortunately. And then on in the player to player, if I replace Mahoota, I need to play somebody who is not 10 steps behind Mahoota.
Yeah.
He needs to be in par or ahead of Mahoota. You know what I mean? So that depth is important, and I think
Just before we started shooting, River came up to us and assist. No, I'm telling you what he said. Are no, he has a problem and we must bring this thing up more podcast. Ufile Hlompo assist, but Hlompo
Okay, so
ha poster
I'll
clip.
show you this
We
one.
poster from after the assist. I won't see
Oh, wow.
assist ya. So he said, please. I must bring this thing up with you, please, man.
I'll
Post
show
that
you
assist
I'll
and
show
make
you
sure.
this
Gore.
thing. I want you to tell me, you played the game in the highest level ever.
Yeah.
You'll tell me the assist and the pass. There's a negative pass, in midfield,
Yeah.
where you pass across the field.
Yeah.
That's negative pass.
Okay.
But
And then what happened after the pass?
So you want to tell me that if I, in the center of cycle, I take the ball and dribble and look for my goalkeeper, and I was like, okay, the only option is my goalkeeper. Goalkeeper, take the ball. They press the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper just hoof it over the goalkeeper goal. Do you count that as an assist from KK? Yeah?
Where did the pass come from?
Guys. Guys. Where are we scoring?
My man.
Assist is to help you score.
Yes. So
I'm
if he
helping
didn't
you.
pass you, would you have been able to score?
So do you count that as assist?
It's an assist.
From River?
Yes. Please apologize to Rick.
I know. I'm not apologizing. It's not an assist.
I didn't
No,
see, so
no.
I
You
won't
won't
comment.
comment.
No comment. No comment.
No. Okay.
Klompo, your predictions for the game?
I see a 2-0 score, like Mahoota said.
Yeah. Hey, it's a billion Dumba, eh?
Come on.
All right. We do have some comments that have come in from our YouTube page. The first one is for you, Klompo, and the question is, how did you manage to master those powerful and accurate shots?
Tell the
Imbonzi.
truth.
Dumba. Dumba umo. You can't lie today.
First.
Yeah.
It was a gift.
Okay.
God-given gift, talent.
Yeah.
And I knew that I've got a natural power. But you can't have a natural power without training and perfection. You have to perfect it and polish it. Because there's some goals that I scored differently. I remember go Cape Town after that goal he scored. From now on, you'll never stop me from shooting. It gave you goosebumps, ne?
Yeah, that was.
Let
was
me
something.
continue.
Only you can score that goal.
It
Only
gave
you.
him goosebumps. He just whispered and said, "No, from now on, I'll let you score from
Anywhere you
anywhere
want,
when
just
you
shoot.
feel like shooting,
Shoot.
go for it."
All right.
Yeah, he gave me that.
Yeah. He gave you the keys to the shooting
No,
range.
permission is the word.
Permission.
Yeah,
All
permission.
right, yeah.
From, like if you miss, no problem. For you, no
Yeah.
problem. Yeah.
All right. Thank you for that question, Melusi Butelezi 7707. Then we also have a message from 55168 who says, I love Sundowns and I'm all the way in Zimbabwe. Thank you very much for supporting and watching the team. Guys, please, let's make no mistake. Back to stadium, Kholas Kopu, Ribine, support the team. Let's get behind the boys and they will deliver the results. We are Masandawana. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave us your comments.